Hello everyone, my name is Julianne Moore and I developed a training program called Min2Max Results, and I have also an ebook available on these 4 steps. If you want to go to www.min2maxresults.com, feel free to download your free copy. It is there for you. So the Min2Max Results program I developed is a program of teaching people how to achieve abundance in their everyday lives. And that is my desire, that is my passion, to help people. I'm a teacher and a healer, and I was given these 4 paths that we travel to make it really simple, really basic for us to understand and picture and have these mental pictures in our head, so that we can identify which path we're on right now and how we can get to where we want to go. So the first path is the Bicyclist. The second one is the Caravan. The third one is the Sailboat. The fourth one is the airplane. Now, the Bicyclist is systems of self-effort, meaning, you're caught in the rat race, you're stuck in an employee mindset, you're stuck, you can't move forward, you try really hard to get ahead, and it just seems like bills pile up higher and higher. You want to venture out and do something different in your life, and you kind of get stuck and you don't know why. It's because when we're not in total alignment with who we really are, that we're wearing these masks, and these masks are amnesia. They keep us from becoming who we really are. It is having systems of false beliefs, judgments, things like that, are blocks, so that we can't get to where we want to go. And I kept hitting these roadblocks on my journey, and I was determined to figure out why I was constantly being blocked. I couldn't figure it out. So I finally figured it out, and now I'm able to help you guys do the same thing in your own life. So the Bicyclist is systems of self-effort. I mean, the picture here is pretty self-explanatory. He's tired of riding the bike, and a bike represents self-effort because you have to pedal. So getting off that bicycle is the best thing you could ever do in your life. And the decision to get off the bicycle leads you to the Caravan, and I have maid service on here because understanding and removing false programs is like having maid service come to your house, your physical house, because our spiritual houses, they need cleansed and they need cleaned just as well as our physical houses, right? So when we get in there and we start cleaning, sometimes it goes really deep. I had an instance in my own life where it was a false belief that I had running from the time I was 2 years old. And most of our false beliefs and programs have been instilled in us before the age of 7. So these false programs, what they do is they hold the truth captive so that we can't break free. So in order to break free, we need to understand that we're in prison, really, and that we are no longer going to remain as slaves and no longer want to remain on the bicycle of self-effort, that we decide that there has to be a better way, and we're willing to sacrifice and go through what is necessary in order to achieve abundance in our lives. So that's pretty much the second step. It's going through deep healing, deep cleansing, and getting rid of all those false things that are holding us back. And the third step is the Sailboat. And the sailboat is the reprogramming ourselves to line up with who we really are, because we really are abundant beings. So we got to reprogram ourselves for abundance, and especially if we're in lack. So if we're in lack, we got to understand that having lack is in itself a block. So we need to reprogram ourselves for abundance and learn that we can create our own reality based on who we really are. So this is kind of a discovery stage. If you think about yourself being on a sailboat, it's so peaceful, it's nice, and the water's hitting up against the boat, right? So the water's coming to purify and cleanse any of our desires, any of our thoughts that we thought we were before, or any desires that we had before, and they are bringing them into full alignment and lining us up with who we really are. So all those things, they change. Our perspectives change. The way we see things change. We realized that we were really in prison in our own minds, and we didn't even realize it. So this step right here is an amazing step, because when you finally get to the sailboat, you it's just like you relax and you're able to see things from a higher perspective. You're able to see where you went wrong, or what you believed was wrong, or what you did, or steps that you made, or things like that. And you're able to get those things corrected and lined up with true abundance, so that you can fulfill all those things that you need and that you desire to have in life, because we are here to be abundant. We're not here to be in lack. So the fourth step is the airplane. Actually, this is the fourth path, rather, is the airplane. So at this point, it is time to fly. There's no more waiting around. You've discovered who you are. You've healed, and now you're ready to go. And by having the right fuel in your jet, you are able to take off and live that abundant life. I just want to go over some 7 steps that I put together that also go in with the 4 paths, because in order to progress through the 4 paths, we need to go through these 7 steps. And the first thing, it's always our choice, right? It's always our choice to be abundant or not. And so if we choose the guided path, the abundant path, then number 2 is going to be, we're going to connect to the source of all things, the source of love. And the third thing would be, we're going to learn to possess joy within our hearts, because within ourselves is love, joy, and peace. But unfortunately, most of us don't feel it. We are held captive by everyday struggles, everyday issues. So possessing joy is really the fuel that you will need in order to get your airplane off the ground. And number 4 is manifesting your desires. Number 5 is creating your reality. Number 6 is very important, which is activating your inner compass. And number 7 is flying high without limitations, no boundaries, just really going for it. And my website is destinyconnector.com, and my mission in life and my passion is to help people get connected with their destiny, their true identity, who they are. And so I hope that I will hear from you soon. You can go to my website, destinyconnector.com, and see what I have going on there. And again, feel free to download my free ebook at www.min2maxresults.com. Have a blessed day.